Hey guys, I'm going to summarize today in 2 words. Crap and pee. Very crappy. That's all I'm going to say. Enjoy the video, guys. Good morning, guys. Seton HVAC. It is Thursday, August 9th, 2024. So we're back on the saddle again. We're heading back out to that relocation job. I got to make some changes out there. I got to move that return air. So I made one of the holes in that foundation for nothing, but we came up with a solution that's going to work. And sorry, my phone is moving there. And we'll get it done. It's just going to have to do things twice, like usual. Got my brother back helping me out there, so should be a fun day. And then we're gonna get that return cut in. It's gonna go through the top side of that closet. I didn't think they wanted to lose any of that closet space, so I was trying to get it to go somewhere else, but they're gonna lose a portion of the upper part of that closet, so be it. Then we'll get that old plenum cut down. I'll measure up for a cap. I'll go back to the shop and build a cap off for it, and maybe we'll get to the point where we're doing that supply run too. We'll tap that ATTO in and get that tied in. So we're moving along. We're getting there. I'm trying not to kill myself, especially since my right leg and my right lower back are hurting. So we'll see you out there. All right, guys, we're back. So this guy is going away. I did all that work for nothing. I'm gonna have to backfill that hole with dirt, concrete it in. So now, it didn't occur to me that it was okay to do that, but we're gonna come up and come over into the closet, and that'll get us up into the attic. And then once this is out of the way, I'm gonna take the refrigerant lines and tuck it closer to the unit and in. So let me show you inside. So this is the top side of that closet. I got to deal with this glass, and yeah, I don't know how that's attached. Probably glued on there. So homeowner's going to take all the shelving down, and then I'm going to work on this glass. And in the meantime, we'll start pulling that duct apart. I'll try to take it apart right there, and apart right there. We'll take that whole piece off of there. And then we'll take the screws down there. Hopefully we can get to them all, and that line set's not in the way. Working backwards today. How lovely. There, we got him off.
Take this off too, right?
The straight piece, yeah. Let's get her off of there. Here. Alright, there you have it. So I'm gonna have to backfill that with dirt, concrete that, then I'll probably just roto hammer a new hole for the line set, but I gotta do that first, so he's staying there for a bit. Let's continue on with this. I'm gonna go start pulling the shelving down. Ugh. Alright, we got all this shelving down. Probably gonna run down to the hardware store and find something to cut this glass. Ugh. And we'll drill a hole, or cut a hole through there, and see what we got to do up in the attic. We decided just to hammer it away. We got to drop cloth down. All right, I'm gonna clear. Let Matt get that glass out of there. Be careful, Matt. All right, we're coming along. Just got her all down. We're gonna sweep up, clean our mess up, get it in that trash can, and let's scope out this hole. We're all cleaned up for the most part. I wouldn't walk in here in my bare feet for a while, but yeah, let's get this hole marked out. I'm gonna make sure it's hollow between there. Should be a stud there and a stud there. We shouldn't have one in the middle. So let's see what we got. All right, guys. So I got it all traced out here. So it's not just drywall, because this used to be a garage wall. House has been remodeled lots, so it's got wood siding back behind here too. So shouldn't be any wires in here. Knock on wood. We're just gonna drill out a couple spot holes to get our sawzall blade in, and we'll carve it out. Wish me luck. All right, I got my 4 access holes for my sawzall blade in there. Let's saw her open and see what we get. Okay guys, got the hole cut on the inside here. There was a stud there, but we have a jack stud there and a jack stud there, which means 2 double studs that are only about 22 inches apart, so we're fine. So we're gonna come through there, come through there, up into there somewhere. I'm gonna spot that next, but I'm gonna get that cut first. I already have it, let me show you. I have it traced out. All right, we're cut. Let's grab a spotter and spotter on the other side and see where we end up in the old attic space. All right, we got our spotter through up here, perfect. Right centered between these joists. So we'll trace this out below and up above here and cut this out, and we'll start running some pipe. All right, we're up top here. We already sawed it down below. We're gonna cut through the plywood here. Got our holes to get our sawzall in there. I'm gonna saw her out. I can see down below. All right, so we got our 2 holes cut here. And like I said, so our pipe's gonna come through that wall, up through the floor here. I'll probably put an elbow on right there, and then we're just gonna run flex over to there. There's where the existing can is. So let's get cleaned up and we'll start running some pipe. All right guys, we got our measurement for the little sliver piece needs going here, and the one that's gonna go to the elbow through the wall. So Matt's over here crimping that one, and then actually, wait a minute, did something wrong. Oh, I did 2 14.5, so I need to make a 5. All right, I'm gonna cut that down to 5. All right, we got our piece that's gonna go through the wall there. Matt's finishing up crimping the little sliver that's gonna go between the air cleaner to round fitting there and the 90. 4 equally spaced screws like usual. I'm gonna slide this through and then see if we can shimmy that 5-incher into there. Might be doing the Panduit trick, if not. All right, that went smooth. And if you guys are wondering why we didn't just go straight up, there's actually floor joists that change direction, and there's one that lines right up here. Once on the other side of this wall, they changed where the first one's up against the wall and the second one's out here. So all we can do is go into that closet. And somehow our measurement was off a little bit for this piece. We're like a couple inches short, so I just made a little another little piece to go in between, so it'll be fine. It's all going to get sealed up, and then we can put this elbow on, dry fit it in there. We'll get our measurement to get us up through the floor. All right, so we got our elbow up there. My brother's going to start masticing all this duct, so we just got to flex from there. I'm going to pull that one off because that's old flex, and we'll just have one box, brand new flex all the way to the can. I do that today, but my bags of Panduit straps didn't get thrown on my brother's truck this morning, so but he wants to take his truck. So anyway, he's gonna start gooping that up. I'm gonna go down below and cut that can down, and then I'll measure for a cap, and I'll just build the cap in my shop today. All right, guys, I'm gonna start cutting this can down. I'm gonna get all the insulation and the foam board and stuff all pulled off there. I'm gonna get this all vacked out and cleaned up. So I got a nice clean pallet to cut this down, and then I'm going to measure up for this cap, and I can just build it in my shop real quick. That'll be easier. I'll saw these lines off. That'll be done part of the remodel. This is all going to get moved, so I'm not going to deal with that. The old hub for the drains, they can cut that off when they start tearing walls down. But this is my job to get this guy capped off so I can tap in down below. Let's get to it. All right, we got everything all stripped out of there. I went ahead and cut the hub off of there, cut the line set back, all the thermostat wires and stuff. So I'm just going to draw myself a line, probably about 4 inches up. I'm thinking that'll be fine. I can work around that. As you can see here, so that's where I cut the foundation out over there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 2x in there, probably 2x6s. So that's plenty strong. So we have nothing to worry about knocking out this foundation. But what I'm going to do is cut this down, put the cap on. We'll be sealed, and then we'll be able to tap in down below. That'll probably be tomorrow. It's taking a while to do all this stuff, so let's get to getting. All right, we got it all cut down. I'm going to measure that up. Got it all vacuumed out. You wouldn't want to eat off of it, but it's vacuumed out. So, like I said before, the new floor level is going to be up here, so they can work around this if he needs to, you know, lay a cross piece this way or something but we'll be low. I mean, we're low to the ground. I couldn't get much lower to cut it. I couldn't do anything with trying to remove it and then cap it down below. You know, this is the foundation wall here, so it'd be kind of tough to do. So this is the best thing to do. And, you know, like I said, I'll put the cap on, seal it real well. Look at that structure. And that's not just over where this opening is. That carries the entire width of the house. It's pretty cool. They don't build them like that anymore. Matt's measuring this. We are... Here's going the corners. I'm going to measure this. So we're 23. By, let's call it 21 and a half. It's 23 by 21 and a half. We'll get that made up. I'll have that on tomorrow and sealed up. Okay guys, just to reiterate this a little bit. So we're gonna put that cap on. I think I'm gonna get some pressure treated and lay it in there, somehow box that in so it'll catch the dirt. We'll put some dirt in there, and then, you know, make the try to match the width of that slab, the existing slab, with the new concrete. And then I think I'll wait till that's all done, which will probably be tomorrow, and then I'll probably redo this on Monday, and I'll just drill another hole up above and then make it nice and clean up against the base can. So I don't think we're going to do anything with this today. We can probably go down in the crawl and get the airtight takeoff on for the supply, and get that flex strung down there. Alright guys, we're going to take a lunch break. I decided we're going to save all that crawl space work for another day. So probably we'll get the panels back on, get the heat strips in, get those wired in, and then maybe scope out where our thermostat wire is going to go. But that's crawl space stuff too. I'm just it's one of those jobs where I'm kind of losing motivation, doing stuff twice. I should have scoped that out better. But it is what it is. You know, all said and done, it'll be fine. Everything will work good. So I'm not too worried about it. It's just it is what it is. The daily struggles of HVAC retrofit for you. All right, we got our heat strips here. Gonna take that plate off. We'll put them in. Got all my screws there. Tools to do it. I'm going to put this panel off that my electrician took off that didn't need to come off. And yeah, we'll probably get this refrigerant line cut back, at least out of the way, because we'll be doing the concrete work there tomorrow. Get him cut and out of the way and push back into the crawl. Taped off, of course. There's my thermostat wires, so you can tell I'm really enjoying this project. All right, let's button this up and I'll show you how these heat strips go in. Alright guys, I got that plate slid off, so it slides in real easy. You just slide those in, and then you got a little bracket for your breaker to go on. Here's my wire. I'm going to strip it back and wire it in nice and clean. There'll be a ground terminal and then your two hots. So let's do it. Alright, heat strips are in. Got the panels back on. Now, I make these little labels. That's one thing I don't like about the Bosch, is that the lettering's all upside down. Can't do anything about that sticker really, but I do have little stickers I put on that'll actually say Bosch upright instead of being upside down. So we're gonna grab that 16-inch ATTO and head into the crawl space. Alright guys, we just decided to clean up. So I got some stuff I gotta fabricate, that cap and some other stuff for down in the crawl. But I'm gonna grab my torpedo level here. We're coming along, you know. Let me reiterate here that this is not how disorganized this stuff normally goes for me. It's just that was a brain fart. I really should have looked at that better and spotted that better. And we could have just ran up through that top side of that closet originally. But that's fine. We'll have some dirt work and some concrete work to do tomorrow. Get that line moved over. You know, it is what it is. I know I say that a lot, but we're looking okay. You know, the rest of the job would just be pulling flex and doing wiring and stuff. So I got to bring that duct back now. I don't need it. So yeah, we'll do some cleanup and try to get on out of here soon. All right, guys. So here's all our carnage from this job. We're gonna haul everything off tomorrow, or maybe I can try to get my my dump person that does my dump runs to come out and just get this, so we don't have to take 2 truckfuls of this. Yeah, this is. I apologize for the disorganized video, and not really enjoying myself on this one. It just seems like every time I try to do something on this one, something goes wrong. You know, and there's some other stuff behind the scenes I'm not showing you guys. My electrician's really pissing me off on this one. He's leaving messes. He's forgetting stuff. Like just now, I had to throw this panel on. He left it off. I mean, who does that, you know? He did a real crappy job on the electrical. I'm gonna go inside and show you that. I'm not happy about it. But we have been holding 300 PSI on our line set for about 3 days, so I think it's been about 3 days. I don't know when I did it. I'm kind of losing track of stuff this week. Maybe I did it Monday. Okay, it's been holding 2 days. Yeah, no, that would be 3 days. See how I am on this one? But it'll get done, and we'll bury the hatchet on it soon. Let me go inside and show you the electrician's work, and then we're gonna peel on out of here for today. I needed to get away from this job today. All right, so let's put a wrap on today. So, I mean, look at this. This is how he ran out of the panel. This big hole he cut. No, you know, no drywall patch, and it's slinky. You know, slinkied with straps way too far apart, which I wouldn't have done this anyway. I'd have ran rigid conduit or at least 3/4 PVC, gray PVC. He ran it right where this step has to go, so you know now it doesn't slide all the way to the wall. Look at that, guys. That's just looks like dog shit, to be honest. I understand, you know. Look what the other guys did. Whoever did this. I don't know, this cable TV work or whatever. Garbage, just garbage. I guarantee you when this is done, it's gonna look good. You just watch what the final product's gonna look like. It'll be all wrapped all nice. Wire's gonna be, you know, attached real nice. Everything's gonna look sweet. So I'm just a little aggravated today, and we're gonna peel on out of here. All right, hallelujah. We're pulling out of here. You know, I'm just getting real aggravated about everything from, you know, and then when my electrician starts doing stuff like that, I kind of lose my motivation. I want to go start a different job. I want to get this one done. And it seems like every time I take 2 steps forward, it's 3 steps back. But I think the last problem is now out of the way, and now we can be productive tomorrow and Monday. You know, originally I was supposed to be done with the job early this week, which that didn't even come close to happening. So we'll keep plugging away at it. I'll try to see if I can gain some motivation between today and tomorrow, and see if we can bust out most of it, and then we just got some loose ends for Monday. So anyway, we'll be back here tomorrow, and I'll talk to you then.